Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you will be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, please leave your comments in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Son of late Nigerian military dictator Sani Abacha dies in Abuja. This is the second to the last born. He died in his sleep, and a lot of popular people, Buhari himself, has sent his condolence to the family of late Sani Abacha, who resides in Abuja. Let's go into the news proper. Abdullahi, who is the second to the last born of a military dictator, died on Friday night in Abuja. Abdullahi Abacha, the 36-year-old son of the late Nigerian military dictator Sani Abacha, is dead. Abdullahi, who is the second to the last of the military dictator, died on Friday night in Abuja. A family source who confirmed his death on Saturday said he died peacefully in his sleep at the family's Nelson Mandela Street residence, Abuja. He was hale and hearty last night, but was found dead this morning. He died peacefully in his sleep, said the source. His funeral prayer would hold by 4 p.m. at the National Square, Abuja, on Saturday. Born in 1987, the deceased was one of the 9 children left behind by the late military leader. I wish the family, I wish the family peace and they are able to bear the loss because it's such a young man at the age of 36. Like 36 is such a young age. Only God knows what happened. Probably died at attack in his sleep. No one knows. But anyway, we know that Muslims do not waste time. When a person dies, immediately they bury the person that same day. If they're unable to bury the person that same day because probably it's late, they bury the person the very next day. Buhari commiserates with Abacha's family over death of their son, Abdullahi. President Muhammadu Buhari has extended heartfelt condolences to the former First Lady, Miriam Abacha, and family on the death of their son, Abdullahi. According to a statement by presidential spokesman Garba Shehu, the president's prayers and thoughts are with the family of Abacha as they grieve the passing of a young Abdullahi. The president prayed for the repose of the soul of the deceased and comfort for those who mourn. Newsroom Nigeria reports that Abdullahi, one of the children of the late military head of state, General Sani Abacha, died on Saturday. Abdullahi died in the wee hours of Saturday in Abuja, the nation's capital. Such a young age for his life to have been, cut short just like that. In this life, that is why you should be good. That is why you should do well. I'm not using these to, I'm not using these, Yoruba will say, me ofi yo. Like, I'm not using this one to rejoice. I'm not rejoicing over his death. Let me just put it that way. But I cannot but mention the fact that when the father was alive, the father, as we all know, was a dictator, and people went through hell during his regime. It was a regime where people could not even afford to buy kerosene. People were using charcoal. People had to go back to using firewood and charcoal those days. Like, you could not even discuss politics openly. I was young then, but we still knew how what was happening around that time. You could not like discuss politics openly, even in your house, even in you with neighbors in your immediate environment, because you don't know what might happen. Probably someone knows him, and it might get to his ears, and he will just send police to come and carry you. People were scared even in their homes to discuss politics, to discuss whatever was going on. I could remember that day. I could remember those times. People would speak in harsh tones in their homes when talking about politics. This man was a terrible dictator, to the extent that when he died, instead of people to be mourning his death, people were rejoicing. I could remember that fateful day. Like, we just heard shouts and screaming everywhere. It was as if people got the news at the same time. It was as if the news got to everyone at the same time. And there were screams, there were shouting. People even brought out drums to start dancing when this man died. All in all, what I'm saying is that whatever you do in this life, when you're gone, your family, your children will reap what you sow. No one knows how, this man came upon, what happened to him. He died in his sleep, according to reports. We do not know if it's heart attack. We do not know if he was suffering from, a previous condition or something. We did not even, no one knows what he was battling with, but for his life to be cut short at that young age, hmm, it's really sad. I pity his family. I pity the mother, everyone in the family, because I know that it's not easy to lose a loved one. But in anything you do, just be good. Be good in everything you do, because if you point one finger at someone, the rest think of the four fingers. Where is it going? It's going back to you. Whatever you do, you shall reap. If you do bad, you reap. If you do good, you will reap it. Whatever you do, you are going to get your result at the end of the day. It might not even be you that will suffer the consequences. It might be your children. When you're dead and long gone, your children will be suffering after you. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.